guys, my name is Carly Bates and I am a territory manager for Mohawk Industries in Dallas, Texas. Today I'm going to give you a full presentation on Smartstrand Forever Clean and tell you the 5 most important things that you need to know about Smartstrand. Smartstrand is a great product and I'm super excited to tell you all the features and benefits that Smartstrand has to offer. Using the most advanced fiber innovation, Smartstrand Forever Clean carpets offer the highest level of beauty, comfort, and performance available on the market. Here are the 5 most important things that you need to know about Smartstrand Forever Clean. First, it is DuPont's newest synthetic fiber. 2, it wears as good or better than nylon. 3, it doesn't bleach, stain, or fade. 4, it has an all-pet protection warranty on it. And 5, it has an Ecotech Standard 100 rating. These things make Smartstrand Forever Clean the most durable, easiest to clean, and safest carpet on the market. Smartstrand is DuPont's newest synthetic fiber, synthetic meaning man-made. DuPont created all of the fibers, excluding wool, of course. They first created nylon back in 1935, and it was known for how durable it was, but it was easy to stain. They first used this in women's hosiery and in World War II parachutes. But it wasn't used into carpet until 1940. In 1941, DuPont then created PET, or polyester, and it was known for its high stain resistancy, but it was known to be less durable. It wasn't used into carpet until 1965. So over that 60-year time period, consumers had the choice of having the durability of nylon or the stainability of polyester. They really didn't have the choice of having both. So what DuPont created was a completely new fiber known as Triexta. Triexta combined the built-in stain resistancy with long-lasting durability. So consumers finally had the choice of having the best of both worlds between a nylon and a polyester. In 2005, Mohawk gained complete rights to the fiber Triexta and rebranded it as Smartstrand. So if you have any customers that come in asking for Smartstrand or asking for Triexta, you know to take them over to Mohawk's products. Second, Smartstrand wears as good or better than nylon. Smartstrand is engineered to resist matting and crushing, and that's due to the unique trait that is built into the fiber at the molecular level, causing the fiber to bounce back and maintain its beauty and appearance over time. As you can see in the picture below, Smartstrand or Triexta's molecular structure is built like a zigzag or like a spring. When you step on it, it naturally wants to spring and pop back up, therefore keeping the carpet's beauty and appearance over time. Comparing that to nylon or polyester, their molecular structure is more straight. So when you step on it, it has more likely to crush and mat over time. Another unique feature about Mohawk's durability is that you don't have to sacrifice performance for the softness. A lot of consumers are worried that if they have a super soft carpet that it's not going to last as long, but that is the complete opposite with Smartstrand. Especially in our silk line, we thin the denier of the yarn and we're able to fit more fibers into a twist of yarn. As you can see in the picture to your right, the carpet fibers kind of look like a rock climbing rope. The more fibers that you're able to put into a rock climbing rope, the stronger that it is. So that's how your Smartstrand silk line is going to react as well. So the third most important feature about Mohawk's Smartstrand is that it doesn't bleach, stain, or fade. And there's a couple reasons why that is. First is that we have embedded the NanoLock technology within the molecular level of the fiber, which means it has built-in stain protection that prevents stains, spills, or any messes from locking into the fiber's core. It kind of acts like a Rain-X on your car. Because of NanoLock technology, it wants to repel any type of liquid or any type of dirt or any type of mess away from the fiber. So as you can see here, there are plenty of different types of liquids that can be common spills or messes in your home. And the liquids just want to bead up and sit on top of the carpet. They do not want to sink in and they don't want to be in the carpet. And that is thanks to NanoLock technology. So in this next video I'm about to show you is another product called Ultra Everdry, and it also utilizes Nanolock technology. It'll take everyday items that normally want to absorb liquid, but when they spray their product onto it, it now repels any type of liquid. And this will give you a visual and how Nanolock technology also works on our Smartstrand Forever Clean products. So another reason why Mohawk Smartstrand will not bleach, stain, or fade is that it has permanent protection built into the fiber due to it not having any open dye sites. So you can try to think of your carpet as non-porous. There are no open pockets for any type of liquid to get into and then therefore stain your carpet. Comparing that to nylon, where they do have these open dye sites. So any type of liquid that may get onto the fiber will seep into those open pockets and therefore staining the carpet. To battle that, nylon will put on a stain and soil protection that is only temporary and has to be reapplied when it wears or washes off. In fact, in an independent study, nylon carpet lost on average nearly 50% of its stain and soil protection just after 3 steam cleanings. That's why other carpets become difficult to keep clean over time. Smartstrand Forever Clean eliminates this problem so you can have 100% protection for life. Here's another quick example of how we tested Smartstrand versus nylon. As you can see, after 3 cleanings with Smartstrand, the protection stayed at 100% and there were no staining issues. Comparing that to nylon, where after 3 cleanings, there was about 90% loss of its stain protection. In this next video, Seth Arnold from Mohawk Industries is going to give us a deeper explanation of how Smartstrand's inherent stain protection works. He is also going to give a visual presentation that shows the differences in performance of nylon versus Smartstrand in a wine staining test.
Hi, I'm Seth Arnold, and I'm here for a question and answer on Smartstrand Forever Clean. So the question is, what exactly is Smartstrand Forever Clean? Well, the simple answer is it's permanent protection. To be more specific, It's the only carpet with lifetime permanent protection from stains built into the fiber. And now our new NanoLock Spill and Soil Shield makes Smartstrand the easiest carpet to clean. So let's take a minute and break this down. Perhaps a different question is, what's the difference between a stain and a spill? Well, this seems like a simple question, but please bear with me. We will simulate a spill by placing 2 pieces of carpet into this fish tank full of Merlot wine. We will take a premium solution-dyed nylon, and we will compare that to our new Smartstrand Forever Clean protected with the NanoLock Spill Shield. Now, let's start with nylon. All nylon carpets rely on temporary protection from both spills and stains. Now, nylon carpets have dye sites within the fiber, and they rely completely on that topical stain and spill protection. Now, this protection is temporary in 2 ways. First, let's look at our example of the solution-dyed nylon. Now, within a matter of about 3 to 6 minutes, the alcohol within this Merlot will begin to break down the protection, and the Merlot will begin to interact with the fiber, lock into the dye sites to become a stain. Now, secondly, the protection on this carpet is temporary because as you walk, wash, and wear this carpet, that protection is removed. So in fact, the best level of protection that you will get is about 3 to 6 minutes. Over time, you will begin to lose that stain protection. Now, let's compare that to the Forever Clean. Smartstrand Forever Clean has the same stain protection that is built into the fiber that it's always had. What we've done is we've eliminated the dye sites and we've built the stain protection into the core fiber. Now, this stain protection lasts forever and will never wash or wear off. This is what made Smartstrand #1 in customer satisfaction, and it's what makes it such an extraordinary alternative to nylon. Now, what's new about Smartstrand Forever Clean is that it's now protected with a NanoLock Spill and Soil Shield that makes Smartstrand the easiest carpet to clean. So let's go back to our demonstration. You can see that the Merlot has not been able to penetrate the NanoLock technology, and by simply taking that spill and applying it to a cloth, you can see that it's incredibly easy to clean. Now, by comparison, if you look at our solution-dyed nylon, you can see that within a very short amount of time, the Merlot has worked through the barrier and it becomes very difficult to clean. But here's the real question. What if that stain sits for 24 hours, 48 hours? What if it sits for 2 weeks? What if you have a pet accident, your pet doesn't tell you that they've spilled, and you don't get there in time and it dries? Well, now we've gone from dealing with a spill, which we've seen here, to dealing with a stain, which we'll demonstrate here. Now here we have 2 pieces of carpet. On our left, we have a piece of solution-dyed nylon, but what you can see is that the dye has actually settled into the carpet, worked past the spill shield, and it's become a stain. Now here we have a piece of Smartstrand Forever Clean. The exact same spill was applied to this carpet, and what you can see is, even before we begin cleaning them, there's a difference in the color. Why is that? Well, the nylon, because of its dye sites, the spill works through the protection and immediately locks in and in essence re-dyes the carpet. With the Smartstrand Forever Clean, the spill is staying on the surface and drying on the surface. It never locks into the core fiber, which means it will be easier to clean. So here we have an example of just plain water, tap water. We can put the carpet into the water and simulate how easy it would be to clean these carpets, maybe with a Bissell green machine or some type of water and sponge. So we put both carpets into the water, and then we'll shake them up. And with very little effort, it becomes easy to demonstrate the remarkable difference between the 2 carpets. The Smartstrand Forever Clean is completely cleaned of the red dye. Now, by comparison, the solution-dyed nylon, the dye has remained in those dye sites, and that will be a stain that will not come out. So as you can see, whether we're dealing with a spill or we're dealing with a stain, Smartstrand Forever Clean, without comparison, is the easiest carpet to clean.
So because of Nanolock technology and the fact that Smartstrand has no dye sites, Smartstrand has 0% absorption. So any type of liquid or spills that get onto the carpet, the fiber does not want to absorb that liquid. And because of that, we are eliminating musty and dingy odors that may be lingering in your carpet's home. Comparing that to nylon, where it absorbs liquids into the fiber, where impurities become trapped and difficult to clean. And then over time, when that liquid evaporates, the impurities that are trapped in the fiber then lead to unpleasant and musty odors. So because of the inherent qualities that Smartstrand has, we are able to put our all pet protection warranty on it. All pets, all accidents, all the time. Any type of mess that you could possibly think your dog might make, having Smartstrand in your home will give you the confidence that your carpet is going to stay beautiful for a long time.
In 2009, Mohawk made history with Rico the Rhino, the most remarkable carpet challenge the industry has ever seen. But it was just the beginning. In 2012, we made Smartstrand 3 times softer with Smartstrand Silk. Then we made it 3 times easier to clean with Smartstrand Silk Forever Clean. We even protected it against all pets, all accidents, all the time with Smartstrand All Pet. And took it to Tough Mudder where it was trampled on by 10,000 muddy challengers. Now we've doubled down on durability while taking softness where no carpet has gone before with Smartstrand Silk Reserve. But since we are Mohawk, we don't just say it, we prove it. And what better way to prove it than with Max, a 5,400-pound rhino that equals the weight of 2 Ricos, is bigger than a Ford F-250 truck, heavier than 337 pugs, and messier than 135 4-year-olds. Not only is the Rhino bigger, but so is the challenge. We put Smartstrand Silk Reserve head-to-head against a competitive premium soft nylon to prove, once and for all, what is the softest, most durable carpet on the planet. After Max spent 2 weeks stomping, playing, eating, and making big messes, both carpets were professionally cleaned to prove, without a doubt, unequivocally, beyond question, that Smartstrand Silk Reserve is the world's best carpet. Smartstrand Silk Reserve takes softness and durability to the max.
And lastly, the most important thing that you need to know about Mohawk Smartstrand is that it has an Owecotech Class 100 rating on it. Any type of textile that is on the market needs to be certified by Owecotech. So what is an Owecotech Standard 100 rating? Standard 100 by Owecotech is one of the world's best known labels for textiles tested for harmful substances. Things such as bedding, clothing, and furniture needs to be tested and certified to be on the market. With the certification, you can be certain that every component of the article, every thread, button, and any other accessories on the product has been tested for harmful substances. In the test, they take into account numerous regulated and non-regulated substances which can be harmful to human health. Within Standard 100, there are 4 subcategories or classes. The more intensive the skin contact or sensitive the skin, the stricter the requirements. Babies require special protection because their skin is very sensitive. So products such as baby clothing or linens need to meet the requirements of the Class 1 category. Materials that come in direct contact with the skin, such as underwear, bed linens, and clothing, need to have a Class 2 certification. Materials that either do not come in contact, have minor contact, or direct contact, such as jackets, coats, or outdoor textiles, require at least a Class 3 certification. And materials for decoration purposes, such as table linens, curtains, and upholstery fabrics, require at least a Class 4 certification. Many companies voluntarily subject their products to stricter requirements to meet the Class 1 and 2 certifications. Mohawk did this with Smartstrand, making it the only carpet fiber on the market with a Class 1 rating. So now you know that Smartstrand is not only the cleanest and most durable carpet on the planet, but it's also the safest. If you have any customers that are concerned about skin sensitivity with their babies or even themselves, you can show them any of our Smartstrand products and they can feel secure knowing that their carpet fiber is certified for a safe and healthy home. So we know the 5 most important things about Smartstrand is that it is DuPont's newest synthetic fiber, it wears as good or better than nylon, it doesn't bleach, stain, or fade due to not having any dye sites and to nanolock technology, it has an all pet protection warranty on it, and then it has a standard 100 Ecotech rating. Because of all 5 things, it therefore is the best fiber on the market comparing to any other competitors.